Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last we left off, I actually was about to have a bit of a panic attack because I realized that something that I glossed over in the last video is actually majorly significant, and I was actually worried that I might have missed something. So when we passed by the galaxy map and Edie was saying, you know, I suggest you take a shuttle on your next mission, the Reaper IFF has nearly been installed, so on and so forth. That's actually the signal that some major event is going to happen. Fortunately, because we've decided to speak with Legion, it's actually going to subvert that. But you want to activate him and talk with him. I say him, but it's more it. Anyway, before you access the galaxy map. I actually did a quick test before starting this recording to make sure that I didn't actually screw things up. Fortunately, we should be good to go. Now that out of the way, let's continue talking with Legion, because he has actually something very important to tell us as he turns away from me. Legion?
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The Heretics have developed a weapon to use against geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Aha.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The Heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So the virus would give all geth the Heretics' logic, and all geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The Heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
She says that doesn't make sense, but even if those small little data differences add up over time, and of course when you have that complex of a running program.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The Heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
Interesting way of actually addressing the idea that different ideologies are not necessarily incorrect, just different.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL convoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
Well, that's not good.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Alright, well, let's still talk about this a little bit more.
They build stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars, organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside geth territory in the first place?
The Heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Right, well, we'll stop them.
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Alright. So, having had that conversation with him, we now have his loyalty mission, which is important to get done before the main mission. Okay, Cat, you literally just kicked the mouse. That's a big no-no. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Someone decided to jump up and try and get attention from me, but now is really not the time. Of course, I could just be making up an excuse as to why I suddenly veered off to the side.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I did? Oh. From the elusive man Shepard, we recently had an incident involving the geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself, and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate that it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Okay. Basically, I'm pretty sure that just told us that we got a new gun. Oh. And did I talk with Kelly before? Because I think she has something to say.
We have a geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy. But I trust your judgment, Commander.
Okay.
That'll be all.
Take care.
That'll be all, Kelly. Alright. So, normally, after Edie's little announcement about the I suggest you take the shuttle, as soon as you access the galaxy map, it thrusts you straight into a mission that I don't want to do just yet. But because we got Legion's personal mission before accessing that, we should be good to go. Like I said, I had a little bit of a panic attack because I was like, oh god, if I can't do his personal mission, then we're kind of fucked. Alright. So, we are going to help Legion. Because I've mentioned it before, but you really do want to have every loyalty mission that you can have done. Both before you do the Reaper IFF mission, as well as before this next part comes into play. So, we're going to go to the Heretic station, and we are going to help Legion. Boy, that thing looks creepy. But yes, and this is going to be a very interesting mission too, because it's also going to have another moral dilemma, like a lot of these do, and it has far-reaching effects in the future. Who am I going to take with me? Well, I'm going to just take Garrus. Surprising no one. Ah, yes, and he has... Yes, you are a cat. Kitty, shush. Let's see. Okay, let's do that one. Honey. Obviously my cat has decided that he needs attention now. This one. Okay. And I'm gonna save some points for later. Alright, now since you have decided to jump up again, kitty. Okay. gosh, this is the episode Interruptus. And let's see. Let's see. This one I want to change because that one's actually better. And let's see, is there... I'm sure that some of these have better stats, but I'm going to keep with the one that he has on him. For reasons. Alright, so now we are entering the Heretic Station. Look at that creepy fucking thing.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Joker.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Wait, what?
That sounds dangerously close to indoctrination, unless there's something I'm missing. And maybe this is how AIs settle religious disputes. The geth are already a threat to organics, though. If we give them back their heretics, they'll get even stronger.
But the heretics are the threat.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
I see. Well, yeah, rewriting is kind of unethical, given that we are protesting them doing it to the other geth, but you're bringing it up to do it to the heretics?
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Well, I mean, you clearly have your opinion already staked out in this. So this mission's actually going to have some unique mechanics associated with it. Yeah, I need to replenish some metagel after that last mission. Probably could have done a lot more something like that. So, you see those little wires there? Yeah, we're going to want to not...
The geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
Yes, so these, you don't want to cross them. If you do, that sets off an alarm. So you want to try and avoid them as much as possible. And just to illustrate the lack of gravity here, the little particles. I love the background details that they put into this. I'm sorry, I will always be amazed at... How did you get over there? Oh, whatever. Guys, just don't interrupt the data stream, okay? Don't cross it, don't do it. Please be intelligent enough not... Where? Oh. Over there! Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I should probably put on my, ammo, huh? And get to cover. We have been detected, he says. Okay.
Shepard. I'm picking up useful resources in the geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Okay.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of this is about, discussing, the morals of rewriting and all of that stuff. And very interesting actual analysis of the geth, because we've only heard about it from the Quarian perspective, really. From Tally's perspective, even. Oh, okay.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
Okay. Are we facing hostiles now? Is that what that is? Okay, so something did pop out.
Override the target.
Is that... Okay. What? What's... Did I miss something? What exploded? Oh, the turrets. Wait, I need to... Okay. Making sure I'm full up on ammo before I keep going. Okay. So yet another room where you want to be really careful about where you step. And you want to keep an eye on your squad mates too, although I don't think you have to worry about them as much.
Contact below.
What? Oh, okay. So we've got, I think, a couple of hubs here, or we got just the one. But you want to be careful not to trigger all of them at once, I think. Okay, yeah, there are 2 hubs in here. Pardon me for trying to analyze this. But let's see. I think you can ignore those ones and take out this group first, which is the wisest idea, I think. I'm sure we have been detected. Alright, so the entire room has now been alerted. But I think we stood a better shot of getting over this far. Okay.
Target. Negative X-axis.
Oh boy. Are they all... No, these guys are still alive.
Take it down.
Okay, but they are currently... I feel a little bad for, oh shit. Okay. Oh, you're gonna come right to me, are you? fucking... Alright. I'm about to die. Alright, so, that was dumb of me. Are they all dead? Alright. So, yeah. I feel kind of bad because literally we are taking their beds and making, you know, like, taking their salvage. Like, salvaging, taking stuff from that to salvage. Anyway, I am out of time for this installment of Let's Play Mass Effect 2, but I hope to see you next time where we continue on through the Heretic's base and see what we can do to rectify the situation with the virus. Hope to see you then.